My name is Marian. We are a team from Nvidia, and today we'd like to introduce a small idea that we were trying to provide to help SONiC community, which is called SONiC Stack Overflow. So let's go to the challenge. So on this slide you can see a typical workflow of the developer that has to deal with the nightly regression tests. So usually how it goes is that it automatically starts at night. Then when the working day starts, a developer has to check the regression status, find that some tests failed, and go through the logs. When he'll finish analyzing the logs and extracting errors, he will start going over the GitHub issues for possible fixes or ask the community for help finding it. It should finish ideally with applying fixes. Also manually, if it's a known issue, then it would be a cherry picking fix to one of the SONiC repos, maybe from a different branch, or to SONiC management test, or maybe skip test until issue is fixed. If no pull request was provided with that issue, or if it's a completely unknown issue, then open a new one on GitHub. So the challenge here is that this process is not really efficient and it's done manually. GitHub search is also not the greatest one, allows only exact string matches, and we would like to have something like ability to Google over the issues with ranking of the most relevance. Also, you cannot search multiple error messages at once, and error messages are not linked to SONiC code. So it's all just plain text added by the community, and it takes you a few steps until you drill down to where it happened. Then raising an issue is also another repetitive thing that we want to eliminate. Requires filling template from with the data from the test, which is basically moving data from one place to another. And this has to be repeated for every failed test in the regression. So what we came up with is a solution called SONiC Stack Overflow. It's a service that provides a pluggable REST API interface that can be integrated into, for example, SONiC management, which we will show in the demo. It has intelligent search that we use Elasticsearch engine for it. So for example, if error message contains Ethernet 4 and issue on GitHub has Ethernet 16, it will still be found. You don't have to worry about things like that. Multiple suggestions ordered according to their relevance. And it will also search within the issues to find a PR and version that possibly contains the fix. And it also provides automated GitHub issue templates. So it will provide a link to open a new issue in SONiC GitHub. So a developer only has to click on it if he thinks that it needs to be opened. It will contain error logs, link to the code that generated error messages, and tech support attachments. So everything ready to be filed. So this is the new flow. So as you can see, we expand a little bit the nightly regression. We added another step to the SONiC management, which is our SONiC Stack Overflow, which sifts through the error messages in the test logs, searches GitHub, a downloaded and indexed GitHub issues database from the SONiC community, and provides a brief and nice prescription what has to be taken, what steps need to be taken for each of the errors. So this decreases the time the developer needs to spend on it. He can go directly to the prescription to see what needs to be done, and it will also contain steps and even automated steps of actions to be taken. So quick demo. So here we are running one of SONiC management tests. So typical flow, just run it from the terminals. Here you can see a general status, live logs from that SONiC management test. So it goes on until this test will produce an error. So just for context, it was one of the issues in the EVPN that was filed and that was filed before. So after the test finished, the entire logs are, as per usual, uploaded to the alert server. And there we can go ahead and open it and see what the SONiC Stack Overflow has to tell about this error message that was found. So this is how it looks like. It is for now embedded at the end of the logs because it was just simpler to do. So these are the error logs that triggered test fail. And below is the prescription from the SONiC Stack Overflow. It has two. Oh, hold on, sorry. It glitched on me. So it has two things. First one is the list of most relevant issues that have seen this similar error. And second is a link to open a new issue. So we will try both. So here we open a pull request that. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, that's a new issue. Oh, okay. So this is the issue that was that existed before, and interesting thing to mention that it's not even really the exact same thing, because our issue, if you look at this, it had IPv4 addresses. In the GitHub issue, it has IPv6 addresses over here, still able to find everything. And in case the developer thinks it's really a new issue, here is a ready template that will be filed on GitHub, which contains those error messages and then links to the code with the exact commit that was running in the regression for each of those error lines, and the link to an uploaded tech support. So this will hopefully simplify our day-to-day routine and give us more time to bring more useful stuff to SONiC community. So this is it. Thank you very much.